Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. This is my first 30 minutes missions Bandai kit in quite a while, and I've got to say I'm probably the most excited about this 30 minutes mission kit than any of the others I've ever had before. It looks so cool. It sort of reminds me of Leagues of Votann from Warhammer 40k. Very cool looking. Not your normal sort of look, a sort of a round exo body mecha. The top part looks like it comes out there. Oh, it does. So the top part comes out like a separate probe. Looks very cool. Very highly articulated, this kit. You can get mix it with parts from other kits. It says there. Oh, check out that scaling, because these are actually probably about 1 or 2 centimeters bigger than most of your 1/18 scale. This would be a little bit shorter. But this is going to work so well. One of my sort of universes I'm planning. This looks absolutely fantastic. I love this. If it is actually that good, I might have to get another. This wasn't that expensive. This cost me like 45 RMB with delivery, which is about £5. Very cool. These are kits. They say 30 minutes. They take about, depending on the kit, anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes to make. They are very nice. Have a quick look inside. I don't think that'll take that long. There's not that many parts in. There are some stickers. See his little gun there. It looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go on to time lapse and start making this. In the meantime, or before that rather, if you like this sort of content, please consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now. There's also a link in the video description below, and also below in the video description I've got recommended sellers for toys, particularly 1/18 scale toys, with discount codes. So it's worth checking that out too, in case you can pick up yourself a nice bargain. Okay, let me go to time lapse and start building this.
You want the heat, then I'ma turn it up. Spit fire on a mic and burn it up. I kill the beat like a murderer. Got insane flows while the rest of these fools sound like some old lame-os. I crush the competition, that's how the game go. Run up, I'll rearrange yo. Faceplate, watch your face break. I don't fear wild animals because I tame those. I eat MCs, they taste great. You ain't ready to die, then vacate. I'm a mercenary here to collect my payday, but you can't afford my pay rate. I'm the king of the jungle, I slay apes. I'm a wild animal, flesh-eating cannibal. Suckers run up and I dismantle them. They try to challenge me, but I'm way too challenging. I got the gift of gab and my vocabulary's damaging, unstable mental. Some flows experimental, lyrical C4 explode on instrumentals. Kill your whole gang, leave one to sentimental. Pockets bunny-eared, without no essentials. Taking out you suckers, both sides against the middle. Time to make the donuts, Krispy Kreme and Winchell's. Burn the whole spot, can't identify the dental. It ain't complicated, in fact it's kinda simple. If you speaking blasphemous, I'm coming for your temple. And that's just plain and simple. Whack them seeds I disassemble when I spit the fundamentals. Stepping to me is a mistake. I crush weak rappers like grapes. I used to be broke, but now I got dough, and all these hoes caught the vapes. They say they down, but that's fake. They just trying to eat off my plate. But little do they know I already fed my dogs, so you suck up a phone, it's too late. I'm the M-A-double-N and I'm great. Ripping the mic is my trait. I'm gassing on you fools, never empty my tank. They say they soldiers, but they ain't.
Okay, here he is. That took about 27, 28 minutes. I just want to say one word. Wow. I am not disappointed. This is amazing. This is by far, and I mean by far, my favourite 30-minute missions kit so far. The cheapest one I've got and the best one I've got, I might want to get some more. It is small. Now, when I say small, it's small for 30 minutes mission kits. For 1/18 scale, which I normally use, it is a little bit on the small side. Now, bear in mind, these are 1/4/4 scale, I believe. But they would be massive. They were like real life, whatever. But we'll look at that size comparison in a moment. Let's get a close look first of all. This just looks so good. Check that out. It could be like an alien. It could be a robot. It's got some nice features, some really good articulation. Nice little gun. Bit of paint on that. I mean, I really am tempted to army build these. Imagine like an army of 10 of these. This would be great. It could be a little suit for your small character, a little exo suit for your small character, something like that as well. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. Very easy build, nothing too confusing on it. Looks great. Okay, so let's look at features and articulation. Just put some of my tools out the way quickly. In fact, before that, there are parts which you don't use. So you get one spare one of these little plugs, which are used for the joints. You do get alternate hand you can use here, here, here. You do get some more joints that you don't use. These are normally for kneecaps, so these are different. Because these are normally like standardized for all their kits. Other joints you don't use as well, which is good because you can use them for customs or doing your own stuff in the future. Okay, so articulation and features. So first of all, features or articulation and features, doesn't really matter which way around it is. His head can look left and right. You can take his head up. You can look around. You can take it all the way out, and you have this little drone. So for like robots, it's great. Now, if I do get another one, I would be tempted to actually hollow this out inside, so I could fit like a little Archicore figure inside as a little robot. That might be a really good idea, actually. That'd be really, really good. So the fact that the head comes up and can turn around is fantastic in my mind, and the fact also that, you know, this looks great here. Boop, armored version here, I think looks really, really good. Shoulders. There is a shoulder roll up and down, and forwards, backwards shoulder roll. Up, far beyond I can do. Fantastic all the way around. Obviously, same on the other side. Biceps is a single joint, gets to 90 degrees. Wrist is on a ball, so you get very good motion all the way around. Not fantastic in some of the directions, but actually it's pretty damn good all the way around. Holds the gun really nicely as well. His waist can turn. There is a small forwards backwards, not really a side to side on it. Hips, pretty much a full splits. Can't complain about that. Forwards and backwards, I don't think will be as good. I think the sculpt will get, yeah, so sculpt gets in a little way in the forwards. Backwards, though, is fantastic. See all the little clips here? You could attach things to it as well, but they actually come with those ones. Kneecap single bend, but look how nice that is. That look, the way it lines up over 90 degrees, and the kneecap doesn't look that ugly, to be fair. Feet is a ball, so it can move every direction. It can tilt, gets a little tippy toe, and a little dorsiflexation. This guy is amazing, but as you just saw, the feet will pop out. He looks so good. And he can do some really nice action poses too. I mean, check that out. Let me get a little zoom in on that. That just looks awesome. Let me put them up by the black for the contrast. Such a great kit. I mean, really, this is fantastic. This is by far and away my favourite. Now, the only thing I'm thinking now is, I said, I might get another one, try and hollow it out for Archicore, which shouldn't be that difficult, except getting the head to stay on after you've hollowed it out. That'll be quite tough. And also how to make it stay together, because these could be where the connection lines are. But even if I don't do that, having another one of these would be great. You got this much space, you can't really fit much else in. An Archicore would have to be sitting down somehow, and maybe hollow out the head part for an Archicore head to go in. I don't know. Sticker, I'm not a fan of stickers, but I stuck the sticker on just to give it that contrast. And I did it almost straight, not quite straight, but it looks pretty good. Okay, so let's get a little comparison. I'm not going to compare to my other 30-minute mission ones, I'm afraid. Sorry if you're a 30-minute mission fan, because they're in the bottom of the box, which is underneath lots of boxes at the moment. But I will do a size and compare with some other figures, mainly 1/18 scale. So here's there. Let's get a little bit of a focus going on. So I'm reckoning around about 10 maybe cm. Let's have a look. So here's 9.5, 10 cm. So a bit on the smaller side. If I compare him to some figures, so first of all, I would take one of my Asura figures I reviewed recently. I'll stick a link in the top right for you. Who is 1/18 scale. Very, very nice, highly articulated, not easy to find. And you can see that it would work in the same universe. He looks a bit more short and stocky, and Asura is obviously more lanky and lean. I will use a Acid Rain World because people are more familiar with this. My favourite Narunu Sentinel, who's amazing. One of the best 1/18 scale action figures you can buy. You can see he's a bit stocky again, but he would work, you know. Really, Leagues of... Is it Votann or Votann? I forget. Really got that Leagues of Votann look from Games Workshop, their modern squats. Excuse me. If I get a Body 1 Warhammer 40k, they could be the Leagues. That would work as well. That would work really well. Even the Body 2 would make it look small. That would work as the League of Votann. That would work very, very well. I think this is just a fantastic figure, and I'll get a my Joy Toy Colt Sanraja custom in there. Again, works really well. This is a fantastic kit. I cannot sing its praises enough. Great articulation, really good articulation, has to be said. Quick build, under half an hour, and that's for me dropping at least one part on the floor and having to look for it. And I think it looks the part. I mean, it's not your athletic, lean, whatever mech, but it looks like heavily armored mech. Very, very nice. In fact, I am going to set him up like a League of Votann. Well, I think like a League of Votann against the Space Marine there, against my Invicta Warsuit pilot. This guy's so easy to stand up to. Look at that. Standing up there. Let's get my Invicta Warsuit pilot suitably posed. God, I can't even speak today. What is going on? It's getting there. Hold up a second. Slightly more difficult to pose. Okay, just about there. Get the body a bit upright. Come on. Do it for the Emperor. And you've got a little battle scene going on. Very, very cool indeed. Highly recommended. So, again, this is the Armored Assault Mecha version. That's all it says. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I love it to bits. I am gonna have to look for at least one more of these. Maybe a couple more. Do I army build them? I'd love to. But again, it's space, it's money, it's, you know, you're getting 10 of these. You're looking at 300 minutes. You're looking at 6 hours or whatever. But it is really fun build. Really, really cool. Okay, this is Awesome Match Toys signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. Smash that notification icon bell if you've not done so already. And again, please consider joining the Patreon. We see things like this early, and there are competitions and so forth. And I will see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.